everyone, Simon here. I'm just down the beach enjoying my morning. I tell you what, the last couple of days I've been having so much fun. I've been hanging out with my mate Aaron, and oh my god, I tell you what, like I thought I knew like a little bit or two about stuff, but like I know quite a bit, right? It's just sometimes like putting the pieces in the puzzle, you know, putting square plugs in round holes and round plugs in square holes. I tell you what, sometimes my mind is just going, what am I doing? Like I can see it and I know what I'm doing, but you know, sometimes I just get, I don't know, it's like I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You probably know what I mean. You got to know what I mean, don't you? Anyway, so I come down here this morning. I'm having so much fun. I tell you what, I'm trying to cut these videos, right? And normally, you know me, I just start talking and I'm blah 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 blah. So, you know, here I got secrets. Right? This is my script. I tell you what, 2 pages. That's it. If your script is what I tell you. If you're doing videos and stuff like for your landing pages and your thank you page, right? Don't be me. Don't be Simon. All right. Don't continue to talk for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You don't need that long. People want to be there and you want to be there really quick. So if you're going to use video in your landing pages and opt-in forms and stuff like that, quick, really quick, right? Really quick, Simon. It needs to be 30 seconds. That's it. Not fucking 3 minutes. Yeah, all right. No, I mean, really quick. It's got to be 30 seconds. Yep. I tell you what, sometimes I just like in these, like a lot of the time, like I find it hard pressed to sometimes to actually come down when I'm walking down here on my daily beach walk. I find it hard to, you know, sometimes think of stuff and like I've got to get the motor in the mouth moving before like stuff happens. But you know, I'm having so much fun the last couple of days, especially this morning. I thought I'd cut this video because there was a dolphin out there before. He's gone now. He's chasing the mullet. So yeah, so if you're doing videos, right, make sure that like what you're trying to say is very congruent to your product, right? Your opt-in form and your thank you page. Make sure everything sits right, and what you're trying to say is across the board. So when people read it, like those that read are going to hear the same thing that you're trying to say, right? And the most important thing is keep it bloody short, right? Yeah. See, it's the way it goes, man. You just keep it short. So Spartacus is getting so many friends. It's not funny now. See, Black Lab. So anyway, yeah. I mean, there's not really much to say about like videos. Just don't try and oversell something, all right? Because I've had a few videos and like I've had quite a few comments, like criticism, creative criticism, that's it, right? And they're too long for one. Like they're around 3 minutes. Like if you want to try and like sell someone something, like if you think about ads on TV, they're only 30 seconds long. One, because that's just like the norm, right? So, and if you look at those sorts of ads, they're not like continuous spoken words like I am right now, you know what I mean? They're all just statements, you know? So, I don't want to say copy what you see on TV, as in like the way to do it, because the way we do it online is probably a little bit different to, well, that's what I'm learning. It's quite a bit different than the 30-second ads on TV. But, you know, don't go over a minute, all right? Try and keep around the 30 to 45 second mark. Get everything you need to say. Introduce. Tell them what you're going to do, right? Tell them how it's going to help them. And then tell them how to get it. That's it, you know? Give them a call to action. Crazy dog. I'd never do that. I wouldn't even go in there. Your dog's nuts. Good morning. Yeah. I would never let my dog do that. Because you'll end up going in there. Crazy people, son. Crazy people. Anyway, I got to get home. I'm just trying to make this short. Make it a little bit longer. Because, like, you know, that's me. And I like you to be able to watch something and get inspired. And I want to give you as much information as possible. So if you're watching my videos, right? Leave me a comment, because I want to know how it's helping you, right? Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment on YouTube, because it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, right? It's on my blog. Go to my blog, simonphayward.com. Leave me a comment there, right? I want to know how it's helping you. I want to know how to help you, right? Sometimes, like, oh, this is a good one, right? When it comes to help, like, you don't know what the help you need, right? And I had this when I was an apprentice as a baker, right? So, oh my God, there's a massive shark. No, it's just a boat. Where'd that dolphin go? Anyway, yeah, so I had this help, right? I didn't know what questions to ask. Like my chef, right? Danielle. Bonjour, Danielle. Louis. If you ever see my videos, bonjour, ça va? Great guys, man. Some of the best mentors I've had in especially my younger years. Love them to death. You know, they always said, you never ask enough questions. You never ask enough questions. Right? And I'm like, how the fuck do I ask a question about something I don't know? I don't know what I don't know. So how am I going to try and get the information for what I don't know? Right? So it's only... Oh, there he went. He's all the way over there. I'm not chasing him down for you. So the questions will come as you walk in life. Okay? So you can't just like, boom, ask a question. You need to find out something first that is going to lead to that question. Okay? So when I started thinking about this as an apprentice, right, it actually led me to coming up with that notion. Okay, so I've known that notion for long years, and you actually can ask the right questions if you actually think about it and realise that what you know now, right, within the business or within life, right, you can actually get the right questions and get the answers you're looking for. But you need to realise that you do know something. Right, when I was an apprentice, I'd spent 2 years in one joint and then came to another joint. And so the styles were very different. So you had the Aussie normal bakery, right? And then we had the French patisserie stuff, right? But when I went to the French patisserie stuff, I felt like I knew nothing. Like in this business sometimes, you might feel like you actually know nothing about what you're doing. But, you know, whether it's talking to people, it's just talking to people. So if it's like chatting on Facebook, you know how to chat on Facebook, but maybe you're just not doing it the right way. If this sort of makes sense to you, right? So, like when I was an apprentice, like I didn't feel like I knew, because these guys were, like, you're looking at like the gurus of the industry, right? And that's how I was looking at Louis and Danielle, right? Because they were master pastry chefs, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, master pastry chefs and bakers, man, they're like, in the industry in France, they're like gods, man. They're treated completely different to anywhere else in the world. You know, like, the industry has its own saint. You know what I mean? So, for an industry that has a saint, it says a lot, you know. I mean, back in the day, if you were a pastry chef in the medieval times and you fucked up, you got your head chopped off, you know what I mean? So, like, you know, ask the wrong question, off goes the head. So, you know, it's a bit different. The industry's really cool. Like, but what I'm finding is that, like, a lot of the stuff that I've learned as an apprentice and in life, I'm actually able to, like, bleed over into this industry. So if you don't know the questions to ask, just sit and think about what you know and how it associates with what we do, okay? And then you can ask the right question, okay? Sometimes, you know, it might take you a bit of time. If you're like me, like, I'm firing on 100 cylinders at once in my brain, and fish. You know, so like things are going all the time, right? And I find it sometimes hard to connect the neurons in the head with what I'm trying to think about sometimes. You know, so But that's why I find that like when I walk away from something, I can think about it in my subconscious while I'm doing something else. So that's me. I don't know what you're like. That's just me. You know, you don't like it. Fair enough. Whatever. So, so if you want to ask the right questions, you want to get the right answers, just think about what you're going to ask. Know that like you need to ask a lot of questions. So if you're on my team and you're sitting there going, I don't know what to do, or you're in someone else's team, you go, I don't know what to do. Ask bloody questions, man. Get in people's faces. Say, I need to know this. No, it's why we say know your upline. That's it. All right, that's all it is. Know your upline. Right? They've got the answers, and if they don't have the answers to what you want to know, then go to someone else. Right? And if that means you have to go out of your business, out of your comfort zone and ask someone else in another business, right? Go and do it, right? It's probably going to cost you, but at least you get the answer you're looking for, isn't it? That's the way it is, man. So just know that you do know the right questions, okay? Don't question yourself that you don't know the right questions, right? Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, because I believe that you know the right questions to the right answers, right? And to get the right information, to take the massive action, all right? And I believe that you're going to go to my simonphayward.com blog, right? And I believe that you're going to write a comment down here because you want to know the right answers, right? You're going to like my video because you want to know the right answers, all right? So anyway, I've got heaps of fun to do, and Erin's back at home waiting for me right now, all right? So I've got a PO, and I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Thanks a lot. Simon out.